C2 to make Cryo Eula work in that regards, but I really want Shenhe just to test her with Eula. I think she's going to be a fantastic partner with Eula because Eula just naturally deals a lot of cryo damage.
Huh. Shenhe with Eula. I never thought of that. They said Cryo Eula couldn't be done. Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Arctic. In today's video, we're going to be basically testing out Cryo Eula with Shenhe that I just got basically yesterday. Now, before, Cryo Eula pretty much just consisted of Chongyun's E and then Eula's auto attacks right here, you know. And you really couldn't do much beyond that other than like a Bennett ult potentially or something like that. But now that we've got the basically god tier cryo support character Shenhe, and since I've actually got my Shenhe all the way up to Constellation 6, we're going to be able to do as many of these normal and charge attack damage as we want with our Cryo Eula. Now we're going to quickly go over our stats before we get into the boss damage testing, because we are going to have to fight some pretty tanky enemies to actually keep up with how much damage that Eula is going to put out. I have 1.9k attack. I would really like a lot of more attack, but we are running a Serpent Spine on Eula at Refinement rank 5, so this definitely gives me a lot of damage bonus. And then we have a 63-208 crit damage to crit rate ratio, and then we are running 61% cryo damage bonus. For my Shenhe, I am using a Staff of Homa, and then my base stats are at 2,700 attack. I have 33% crit rate and 232 crit damage. Now I do actually have 4-piece Blizzard Strayer, so that is basically compensating for the lack of crit rate. I have a cryo damage goblet, so that's giving me that 61% cryo damage bonus right here. I haven't actually tested this out beforehand, but well, let's see, that's a Hydra Geobishop, so we shouldn't have any problems with energy resistances and whatnot. So let's test out this damage. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to pop Chongyun E, then we're going to pop Bennett E, something like that. I don't have any like crit rate buffs or anything on me, so we're going to be pretty good there. We just got to wait till we are doing our normal damage. Okay, I think we are doing normal damage. There we go. So Chongyun E. Let's see, 32k. Ow, that was a big damage hit right there. But we're hitting some solid numbers, I guess. Chongyun, we need your E up again. Wow, this thing's just bashing me around. What the? Bro, it's every time I try to make these showcase videos, I just get bashed around by this thing. What the? Okay. So we're going to test it out on a boss that's probably going to be a little bit more easy to work with than that frickin' Geovishap. We did hit like a 31k, I think, Cryo Eula auto attack basically there, which isn't that bad actually, but it's just not quite as good as like using Ayaka, I would say. Okay, so we got that there. And then we got Shenhe, Eula, 14k, 14k, 15k. Yeah, we're hitting some okay numbers. As impressed as I probably should be, because Shenhe's literally like cracked with Ayaka. She's cracked with Ganyu. But like on Eula, I'm not too impressed at the moment. But that might change if we take her into Abyss. Okay, now that we've got all 5 stacks, let's see how good this alt cryo team does against Floor 12-1. So plop that down. 16k, 17k. They're looking a little bit better right here. Let's reduce enemy resistances. 24k. Honestly, if you can get the resistance off right there, it might be actually pretty decent. And then also if you do Shenhe's hold E, that's definitely pretty good right there. And okay, let's see, 30k. It's definitely possible, but it's just that Eula attacks kind of slowly. Especially with my Constellation 6, this like, it's like, it would be fine with Constellation 6, but like honestly, my Shenhe just seems a bit better, just saying. But let's try this out here. Use some of those stacks. Some of this. Wait for Chongyun's E skill to pop up again. Okay. Got this. I'm playing like garbage right now, but let's see how much an ult does. Hold E, 33k. That's kind of weird. 21k. And it's like these mobs also like kind of seem to push me away. It's kind of weird. 51k. That was a 51k on a hold E though after Chongyun and Wolf's Gravestone buff. That's not bad. Final thoughts on Cryo Eula. So she's a little bit better than she was before, but she's not really that viable, I would say. It's just that like her E skill does have a high scaling, but it's just that like using an Ayaka over a Eula is basically gonna get you like more damage scaling anyway, just because of how much like Ayaka does her stuff. Eula's gonna use a little bit less stacks, so if you have like a lower constellation Shenhe, it might be okay to use like a Cryo Eula. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend it too much, especially because Eula's attacks are a little bit like more clunky and whatnot, and it just doesn't feel as good with her rotations as with like an Ayaka, for example. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A like down below is very much appreciated. And also, thank you to Valk for actually giving me this idea of testing out Cryo Eula. I'm probably going to test out Cryo Chi-Chi next and see if Cryo Chi-Chi with Shenhe can actually do some damage, you know. But once again, this was just kind of general like thoughts and whatnot on like using like Cryo Eula. It is really good, but it's just not like, I just don't prefer it really. Especially because like I've got Ayaka and whatnot. But yeah, remember to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 11,000 subscribers. It really helps me out a lot if you do. But anyway, it's been me, Arctic. I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.